What it do? It's your boy Crypto Bro 9000, and I'm back at you with another segment of that OG crypto funk.
And I've seen it before, is that Ethereum, the biggest blockchain, if you think about ETH, and what's really stimulated it has been that maybe 30% of all transactions on stablecoins are being settled on Ethereum or transferred on Ethereum or paid on Ethereum. But over the weekend, when we had real volatility for various reasons on crypto, Ethereum itself got stuck. It got overloaded, overcrowded. And the best analogy I can use for this is if you think about a single lane highway with a toll booth. Ethereum is a single lane highway and all the cars are transactions on it, but they have to go through the authentication toll booth out in the middle of nowhere. So they all have to drive through the toll booth, and it works fine when there's not massive volatility or massive volume. But when we had that occur, both massive volatility and massive volume on Saturday, it got stuck. There were too many cars on the highway, and so the cost of clearing one of those transactions, that's how you tell it's stuck, because you can buy your way to the front of the car line to get through the toll next to the fee. One of those transactions traded for more than $1,000. So imagine if you're buying something for $1.50 and you had to pay $1,000 to use Ethereum.
The original vision for Ethereum was a peer-to-peer financial system operating at internet speed, borderless, instant, and low cost. The reality, however, is a network that buckles under its own success. Congestion from DeFi surges and NFT mints drives transaction fees to prohibitive heights, while 12 to 15-second finality make it impractical for microtransactions or real-time commerce. The scalability bottleneck has been a central critique since the ICO era. If the network can't handle mass adoption without failing, it cannot serve as the world computer or the backbone for trillions in global value flow. In its current state, it functions less as foundational infrastructure and more as a high-stakes environment for well-capitalized participants. To be clear, Ethereum's unparalleled security and robust developer ecosystem are immensely valuable, but labeling it as today's internet of value, like some people have, couldn't be further from the truth. A point even Ethereum's own co-founder, Vitalik Buterin, conceded when he acknowledged that XRP is, in fact, the internet of value. This isn't just hype, it's a recognition of a network built from the ground up for that specific purpose. Until Ethereum's foundational layer is genuinely scalable, it risks ceding this critical title to protocols that already deliver on the promise of fast, cheap, and reliable global value transfer.
That's really what Ethereum is. People talk about cryptocurrency 2.0 being like the internet of value. We're not the internet of value. Ripple is the internet of value. We're an arbitrary processor for state transaction functions.
What y'all know about Walmart having XRP now? I mean, Walmart's fintech arm, OnePay, is making a significant move into digital assets by enabling crypto payments, including XRP, through its new OnePay Cash app. It's crucial to clarify this, though. It's not a direct corporate partnership between Walmart and XRP. Instead, it's the integration through Zero Hash. Zero Hash is their underlying infrastructure provider, and it connects service to Ripple's broader ecosystem. Again, like I said before, I don't care who the hell is providing the XRP as long as the XRP is used, because when the XRP is used, XRP holders get paid from the burn. Remember in January when remember that guy, he was the Czech National Bank guy. I don't know if he was the president of the bank or he was just a board member. His name was Alish Meek or something like that. He was from Czechoslovakia. And they were talking about, he was talking about incorporating Bitcoin into the Czech National Bank. And then Christine Lagarde checked him through one of her little speeches, publicly challenging the idea, leading him to retract it the very next day. Y'all remember that?
This matter that you referred to, and whether reserves of central bank should or could include bitcoins, I think there is a view around the table of the Governing Council, and most likely the General Council as well, that reserves have to be liquid, that reserves have to be secure, that they have to be safe, that they should not be plagued by the suspicion of money laundering or other criminal activities. And as a result, I'm confident that reserves will not enter, that bitcoins will not enter the reserves of any of the central banks of the General Council. I had a good conversation with my colleague from the Czech Republic, and I leave it to him to make whatever announcement he wants to make, but I'm confident that he's convinced, as we all are, of the necessity to have liquid, secure, and safe reserves.
Yo, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the perfect time. Share this video because it'll help me with the algorithm, and smash that like button because you know you want to smash. I'll catch y'all in these crypto streets. 9,000.